Long ago, when the world was still young, the earth blossomed under the watchful care of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and the harvest. By her side was her radiant daughter Persephone, whose laughter filled the meadows and whose footsteps awakened flowers. But in the shadows below, Pluto, also known as Hades, god of the underworld, watched Persephone with longing. He desired her as his queen, yet he knew that Demeter would never allow it. So he turned to Zeus, king of the gods, and asked for permission. But Zeus gave no clear answer. He neither said yes nor no. Pluto took silence as consent. One day, as Persephone wandered alone among wild flowers, the earth suddenly split open, and from its depths rose a chariot drawn by black horses. Pluto seized her and vanished into the shadows below. The earth closed behind them. The meadow was still, and Persephone was gone. When Demeter discovered her daughter missing, grief consumed her. She abandoned the fields and wandered the earth in mourning. Without Demeter's touch, crops failed, trees stood barren, flowers wilted. Humanity teetered on the edge of famine. Eventually, Demeter learned of Persephone's fate and went to Zeus demanding justice. The gods convened, for they too feared the dying world. Zeus agreed. Persephone could return if she had not eaten any food in the underworld. But fate had played its hand. In her sorrow, Persephone had eaten nothing until the very end. Pluto, cunning and gentle in his way, had offered her a handful of pomegranate seeds, deep red, glowing like rubies in the dark. Persephone tasted 6 of them. Zeus pronounced, "For each seed you have eaten, you shall spend 1 month in the underworld with Pluto. The rest of the year you may return to your mother." And so it was. Each year, when Persephone descends into the underworld, Demeter mourns, and the world turns cold and barren. Winter. When Persephone returns, the earth awakens with joy. Spring bursts forth in blossoms, and summer ripens with warmth. But when autumn comes, the earth begins to fade again, as Persephone prepares for her journey back to the land below. And so the cycle of the seasons was born, from a mother's grief, a daughter's fate, and a god's longing. A tale of loss, return, and the balance between light and shadow. This is the story of Demeter, Persephone, and Pluto, and the eternal dance of the seasons.